Rawteur, AI actress Tilly Norwood just got dragged into a real Hollywood war, and Whoopi is leading the charge. On The View, she warned audiences that AI actors stitched together from thousands of performers will never replace the connection of real human beings. For now, it's still hollow. And that hollow feeling has a name: Tilly Norwood. Tilly was created by Elaine van der Velden. I apologize if I pronounced that wrong. It was through her company Particle 6, with a spin-off called Gikoya, focused entirely on building hyper-real digital stars. She's already been tested on screen in a short AI-driven sketch called AI Commissioner, and multiple talent agencies are reportedly interested in representing her. The creators frame her as a tool like CGI or animation, not as a replacement, but the reaction tells a different story. This entire short is 100% AI. Every single actor on screen is artificial, but the one given a name was Tilly Norwood. And the irony here is rich. The sketch itself is about an agency or studio looking for its next hit show. The AI commissioner pitches titles like I Know What You Streamed Last Summer and Britain's Got Breakdown. It even has fully generated concepts, budgets, and casts the show in minutes. And of course, who gets the role? Tilly Norwood. One character actually brags,
"She'll do anything I say. I'm already in love."
Now that's a little creepy. I mean, it's supposed to be comedy, but it lands a little too close to the truth of why studios might like AI characters, or AI actors as I should say. Total control, zero pushback. I mean, there's another moment where someone asks if Tilly can cry. Remember to clap the like button so YouTube doesn't fill your homepage with AI slop content. The answer was, of course she can.
But can she cry on Graham Norton?
Of course she can, and it'll be clipped, subtitled, and monetized on TikTok by lunchtime.
That's the logic in plain sight. Not just performance on command, but every emotion packaged as content before the tears, the digital tears, are even dry. So when people say Tilly is just a tool, just a bit of fun, this debut sketch already reveals the mindset. Actors who never say no, emotions that can be instantly monetized, and total control in the hands of the studio. That's not satire. That's a blueprint. Actors like Melissa Barrera, Mara Wilson, and several others immediately sounded alarms, right? They called her gross, dystopian, and exploitative. And even outside Hollywood, the audience itself is skeptical. Online discussions are full of people saying AI actors feel wrong, they look wrong, and that no algorithm can replicate human presence. That gut discomfort isn't just from professionals, it's regular audiences pushing back. But here's the thing, Tilly isn't arriving in a vacuum. She's part of a longer lineage of experiments where technology tried to stand in for human performers. And every time, audiences told us something about the limits of that approach. I mean, think back to Max Headroom in the 1980s, a computer-generated TV host who looked like a glitchy human caricature, right? He was entertaining, yes, but nobody thought he could replace a real actor. Fast forward to 2007 and Robert Zemeckis' Beowulf with Angelina Jolie, Ray Winstone, Anthony Hopkins. I mean, they all scanned and digitized into uncanny plastic-looking versions of themselves. At the time, it was billed as groundbreaking. What audiences remember, though, was how creepy it looked. See, that film was a milestone not because it worked, but because it made people question whether digital doubles could ever really substitute for humans. Or take Hologram Tupac at Coachella in 2012. It blew people away for about 2 minutes. Then the conversation shifted. Was this a cool tribute or an exploitative gimmick? Today, we've got viral influencers like Lil Miquela with millions of followers. She looks real enough in Instagram photos, but she hasn't broken through into film or TV storytelling. And the reason why is because people can scroll a feed and tolerate artifice. But it's different when you ask them to believe in a character for 2 hours on screen. See, Tilly Norwood is the next step in that line. She's cleaner than Max Headroom, less rubbery than Beowulf, and not a one-off hologram. She's designed to exist in the same ecosystem as real actors, to audition for roles, to get agency representation, to be part of the Hollywood machine. And that makes her a bigger threat than any of the experiments before. And audiences are noticing. On Reddit, an actor who also works with AI said, "We as humans are good at detecting insincerity. There's something inherent in the human condition that connects us to acting, and AI can't capture that." Kind of reiterating what Whoopi's sentiments. And there was another person who pointed out how AI is already creeping into the advertising around film posters, promos, and thumbnails, and how it cheapens the whole presentation. I mean, even when the acting itself is human, the AI dressing, the way it's presented, makes people distrust the product. Voice actors in particular have been blunt. AI cannot produce the same emotion and range. Everyone here is going to say no to using AI. And that's consistent with what I've seen myself. Even when I've used AI just for thumbnails on videos on this channel, people let me know that they hated it, right? They say it looks wrong, it feels cheap, and it turns them off before they even click. If audiences are this resistant to AI art in a thumbnail, imagine how they'll feel watching or not watching an entire AI actor carry a story. This resistance is powerful because it shows the fear isn't just about jobs in Hollywood. It's about humanity. People sense that if AI gets accepted in film, one of our most human art forms, then it will creep everywhere else. Into fast food, into rideshare, into warehouses, into delivery. And that's what scares them. They're not just defending actors, they're defending themselves. Recently, we saw the actors strike, and one of the biggest battles was about AI. Studios wanted the right to scan background performers once and then reuse the likenesses forever. The union pushed back and won some protections. Actors held on to their own image, for now. But that was never the end game. Studios weren't just thinking about background extras. They were already dreaming of a future where they didn't have to deal with actors at all. And that connects directly to something I've argued for years. Movies are too expensive. Look at the budget, hundreds of millions of dollars. So much of that money goes above the line to star salaries. Not that it isn't deserved, but from a cold business perspective, if a studio can cut 30% of its budget by swapping a human star for a digital one, they're gonna at least think about it. This is also where I get frustrated with the actors union, because they've been behind the curve for decades. We knew this wave was coming. Beowulf was a warning shot. Video games had already been scanning actors for years before that. I mean, SAG should have locked down likeness rights way back then. Instead, they waited. And now, they'll probably have to strike again just to keep actors working. Meanwhile, the executives at the top don't miss a beat. They'll keep their oversized cuts of the budget while talent at every level gets replaced. That's the real business logic driving this shift. However, we can all see that this goes beyond Hollywood. Automation is already reshaping daily life. Order at a fast food place, a machine takes your request. Rideshare, self-driving cars are on the road. Warehouses, trucking delivery, all being automated piece by piece. If Hollywood, an industry built on human connection, normalizes AI actors, then it tells the public it's fine for machines to replace us everywhere. Tilly Norwood is just one AI actress, but she's also a test case. If she gets accepted, it won't stop there. And Whoopi Goldberg knows it. That's why she's speaking out now. Because if we lose the fight here, if we concede that even acting, one of the most human arts, can be automated, then what can be? See, Tilly Norwood is the canary in the coal mine. Whoopi Goldberg is right to warn us. Because It's not just actors protecting their jobs. It's audiences protecting humanity. Because the more the rich get richer, the more the rest of us are reduced to being just feed. Sheesh. So what do you think? Are actors right to be worried, or is Hollywood just overreacting to a digital experiment? Let me know in the comments below. And for more industry insights like this, check out this video right here.